Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Trainspotting. What do you know about this movie?
This won our drama Patreon poll.
So we would like to thank our patrons for voting for this to win our drama Patreon poll. I don't know why I said it like that, but...
Did I say it like that?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so I believe this has Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
And I think that this is a Scottish film.
Something like that, I think.
Yeah, so we were told to watch the film with subtitles. It would be helpful.
Yeah, because Scottish is essentially a different language than English.
So background, if you don't know, my parents came here from Scotland, married, everything there. So it's just us, but so all the rest of my family lives in Scotland. I've taken Daniel a handful of times.
Yeah, I'm an honorary Scot.
And every time they need to slow it down a lot.
Yeah, because it's rough. But so we're watching this with subtitles. I don't really know much about it, but I do know it's Danny Boyle, who we've seen with 28 Days Later.
Okay.
Yeah, so awesome director. There's still a lot more of his stuff that we haven't seen, but I know that this has been highly recommended, never made its way to the channel until now, but I'm excited that it won a poll because it's definitely a movie that I've wanted to check out for a while.
Yeah, no, so I'm excited to see this. I don't know anything about what this is about, but I love Ewan McGregor. I think he's a great actor. And we watched him on Fargo on the channel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Choose life. Choose a job. Choose washing machines, cars, compact displays, and electrical tin openers.
I can understand this so far. Renton.
Stuffing fucking junk food into your mouth.
Oh, Spud, you suck. Oh, those are some short shorts.
Choose your future. Choose life.
Oof.
But why would I want to do a thing like that?
A lot of choices.
I chose something else. And the reasons? Who needs reasons when you've got heroin?
Okay.
Goldfinger's better than Dr. No.
Jeez, with a baby right there.
Misery and desperation and death and all that shite, which is not to be ignored.
Fuck off!
Oh, missed those pillows.
Take the best orgasm you ever had. Multiply it by 1,000 and you're still nowhere near it.
Jeez.
You have to endure all manner of cunts telling you that
No way would that poison my body with that shit. All these fucking chemicals. No fucking way.
Cigarette, alcohol.
It's a waste of your life, Mark. Poisoning your body.
Damn, there's so many people in this?
Yeah.
never again, Swanee, I'm off the skag.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no more, I'm finished with that shite.
Oh, yeah, no more?
You'll need one more hit
No, I don't think so.
for the long night that lies ahead.
Of course I'd have another shot. After all, I had work to do.
What a start to the movie. There's a lot of needles for that baby to play with.
Relinquishing junk, stage 1, preparation.
Oh,
Soothing music. Tomato soup, 10 tins of.
really?
Mineral water, Lucasade. Pornography.
Porn?
1 mattress. 1 bucket for urine,
Oh,
feces, and 1 for vomitus.
why not just the bathroom?
Do not mix those up.
And 1 bottle of Valium, which I've already procured from my mother, who is, in her own domestic and socially acceptable way, also a drug addict.
Everyone's got their drug.
All I need is 1 final hit to soothe the pain while Valium takes effect.
Oh, looks like he got out.
Under the normal run of things, I would have nothing to do with the cunt, but this was not the normal run of things.
Opium suppositories?
Suppositor?
I want a fucking hit!
So I've got me, eh? Take it or leave it.
Oh,
Are you feeling better now, though, eh?
I don't know.
Good they've done me, I might as well have stuck them up my arse. Heroin makes you constipated. The heroin from my last hit is fading away and the suppositories have yet to melt.
Oh no, you're gonna shit them out?
I fantasize about a massive, pristine convenience. Virginal white marble. A seat carved from ebony.
It's gonna be an absolute
But under
dumpster.
the circumstances, I'll settle for anywhere.
this is the worst toilet in Scotland.
Oh my God. He would have been better off going outside.
Don't sit down. You sat on that? No fucking way. The suppository? Close your mouth.
I'm gonna throw up.
Didn't your mom say this is like one of her favorite movies?
No.
Oh.
What is happening?
Depression. What an image. He's swimming in the toilet. Is this heroin? There they are. What an image.
The downside of coming off junk was I knew I would need to mix with my friends again in a state of full consciousness. He came off junk at the same time as me, not because he wanted to, you understand, but just to annoy me, just to show me how easily he could do it,
Wow.
grading my own struggle.
Look how easy it is.
And in your heart, you kind of know that although it sounds all right, it's actually just shite.
Are we gonna kill someone?
Yeah, what is he doing?
Or is this just like a BB gun?
Do you see the beast?
Okay.
For a vegetarian, Rents, you're a fucking evil shot.
Without heroin, I attempted to lead a useful and fulfilling life as a good citizen.
Shooting dogs?
Try some of this, Spud.
But speed is just a ticket, man.
No, I went to Craig Newton. And we're all in this together, and I wanted to put across the...
I think you might have taken a little too much.
But you were referred here by the Department of Employment. There was no need for you to get your foot in the door.
Things get a bit dodgy, I just cannot be bothered. But, hey, I get good vibes about this interview thing today, though, man. Seems to me like it's going pretty well, eh?
Is it? Is he crushing it?
No.
Spud had done well. I was proud of him.
Giving a boy here the turn of a lifetime.
I'm pretty sure this is the dad in 28 Weeks Later. I also think he plays like Mr. like Rumpelstiltskin in some TV show you used to watch, Once Upon a Time or something.
Yeah.
So squares up, casual like. What is a hard down? Or a so-called hard What again was mine?
That was Begbie's story, or at least that was Begbie's version of the story. You always got the truth from Tommy. It was one of his major weaknesses. He never told lies, he never took drugs, and he never cheated on anyone.
Wow, sounds like a problem.
Every time Begbie goes near the table, he fucks it up.
Oh, fuck's sake.
So all he has to do is to pot the black, to win one game, to salvage a little bit of pride,
Yeah, what's on that tape?
and it all goes wrong big time.
Jeez.
Oh.
Beggar's fucking psycho, man. He's a mate, you know. So what can you do?
Yeah, what can you do?
Begbie didn't do drugs either. He just did people. That's what he got off on. His own sensory addiction.
Oh.
Who the fuck are you? Yeah!
Damn. Just addicted to getting fucked up and fucking up?
Oh no.
It's Tommy and Lizzie.
I realized that something important was missing from my life.
Oh my. His friend group is a mess.
What an outfit. Cosmo. Let's put it behind us.
What are you going to do? Well, I paid for the ticket.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing.
His post-junk libido, fueled by alcohol and amphetamine. ...
Ooh, it's a numbers game. Man, if you were going to be a successful actor, it seems like you had to be in this movie.
Mark Renton had fallen in love. What's your name?
Diane.
Where are you going, Diane?
I'm going home.
Well, I'll come back with you if you like, but like, I'm not promising anything.
If I'm prepared to take a chance, I might just get to know the inner you. A little bit crazy, a little bit bad. But hey, don't us girls just love that?
Damn.
You getting in a nightclub?
Oh. It worked.
Or she just doesn't care.
I expect you to be a considerate and thoughtful lover. Generous, but firm.
He might be a little too gone.
What did she put on the bed?
I think a condom.
Oh.
I don't know if you're going to get much out of him.
Jesus.
Oh.
Not much.
Dang. Just best goals. Penetrating goal.
I haven't felt that good since Archie Gemmill scored against Holland in 1978.
Come on. No argument. You can sleep in the sofa in the hall or go home. It's up to you.
Dang, that was quick.
Where is it gone, Tom?
It'll be here somewhere.
Oh no.
I might have turned it by mistake.
Returned it?
The fucking video shop! So every person in Edinburgh's jerking off to our video!
Dang.
He didn't put that together, what he was watching versus what
No, I don't think anyone in this is very bright.
honestly thought he might be dead.
Did he piss the bed or is it a wet dream?
That looks like shit.
Oh, you think he shit the bed? Oh, there's so much shit in this movie. There's so much CUNTs and cocks and boobs. How are we gonna get this on YouTube?
I don't know.
Are you a flatmates like?
I must remember that one. Morning.
Parents?
Yeah, is she a child?
Uh-oh, did we just have sex with a little girl?
Once in a while.
I'll put the sheets in the machine.
No.
I'll wash them. Ach, it's no problem for me either.
I'd rather take care of it myself.
No, don't struggle with it. Oh my god, you flung shit on the whole family.
Do you know what they do to people like me inside? They cut your balls off and flush them down the fucking toilet.
It's true.
Can I see you again?
Certainly not.
If you don't see me again, I'll tell the police.
Whoa, what? How young is she? What a night.
What happened with Sick Boy? Did he have a fine night?
I think so. He was the only one who did okay.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Tommy, this is not natural, man.
It's a great outdoors.
It's not natural.
Tommy, we know you're getting a hard time off Lizzie, but there's really no need to take it out on us.
It's shite being Scottish! The most wretched, miserable, servile, pathetic trash that was ever shot into civilization.
Hey.
It's a shite state of affairs to be in, Tommy, and all the fresh air in the world won't make any fucking difference.
Poor Tommy.
Or around this time, I made a healthy, informed, democratic decision to get back on heroin as soon.
Of course.
Took about 12 hours.
Oh, a favour.
They lasted what, like a couple of days?
Looks like a DOS, like a soft option. But living like this, it's a full-time business.
Crazy. Stealing from his parents?
Lizzie's gone, Mark.
Oh.
She's gonna fucking dump me.
You stole that tape.
She told me where to go and no fucking mistake.
Is he gonna tell him?
I doubt it.
I want to try it, Mark. You're always going on about how, like it's the ultimate hit.
No.
Come on, man. I'm a fucking adult. I can find out for myself.
You want this?
I've got the money.
Personality. I mean, that's what counts, right?
Wow.
And that's what keeps a relationship going through the years. Heroin's got great fucking personality.
Jeez. Oh. Because he stole his friend's sex tape, led him to do heroin.
Alcoholics, old age pensioners, AIDS patients, epileptics, and bored housewives.
Wow.
Temazepam, nitrazepam, phenobarbital, sodium amytal.
They stole the TV.
Fuck it, we would have injected vitamin C if only they'd made it illegal.
Whoa, what are we doing here? Is that a thing?
Pardon me, may I use your bathroom? Thank you.
Oh, it might be the worst toilet in Scotland.
I don't think so.
Oh, USA, he's about to get fucked up. It's crazy how hardworking drug addicts are. Like, they do not stop grinding.
But the good times couldn't last forever.
It's got to be the baby.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna.
Jesus.
Is it gone?
No. Don't open your eyes.
I wished I could think of something to say. Something sympathetic. Something human.
I'll let you know when. I mean, they're back to drugs, but I wouldn't look until we go to a different scene.
Well, at least we knew who the father was now.
I understand that you have entered into a program of rehabilitation in an attempt to wean yourself away from heroin.
Wow. That's relatively light.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Murphy.
Your boy went down because he was a fucking smackhead. And if that's not your fault, then I don't know what is.
Jeez.
3 sickly sweet doses of methadone a day instead of smack. But it's never enough. And at the moment, it's nowhere near enough. I took all 3 this morning, and now I've got 18 hours.
Oh my God.
I need to visit the Mother Superior. For 1 hit.
It's always just one more hit.
As you wish, sir. As you wish.
I mean, the movie's doing a great job of going from worse to worse to worse. Jeez.
I mean, I feel like there's no way that he's gonna get away with this.
No. I think like everything in this movie, it's just going to end in tragedy.
Perhaps sir would like me to call for a taxi.
But did he overdose? I thought he was just literally talking about a taxi.
No, I think he overdosed. I mean, you can't have him be in his apartment.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that was a fake out. The taxi gonna take this, man?
Yeah.
Apparently so.
To where?
We're not going home, we're just going to the hospital. Oh. He's still in his little carpet. Well, off to jail. Oof.
Come on, wake up!
Was it bad drugs, or was it the combination of the methadone or whatever?
It could have been, yeah. Made him overdose.
Surprised he's not going straight to jail. Maybe he needs to get sentenced.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a process.
Gee, and like, what do you do as parents?
I was just thinking that. The lock.
Yeah, lock on the outside. Do they have their 3 buckets?
You're worse coming off that than you are with the heroin. Nothing at all.
Just bring me one more hit, please. I need one more fucking hit!
I feel so bad for his parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the one thing this movie is extremely creative with a lot of these, like, freak out scenes. No, close your eyes. Just.
Question number 1.
Is it gone?
Yeah, so far.
There comes a time when you have to turn your back on that nonsense and just say no.
No, close your eyes again. Okay.
HIV binds to which receptor?
I have a feeling he's still gonna get haunted by that. Oh.
I can find out for myself. Well, I'm finding out, all right.
He has HIV?
Nah, this thing's gonna keep coming back and back.
Or not guilty?
He's our son.
No, don't look. You might be able to look now. That was rough.
Doing like a blood test?
Ow.
Ow.
Tommy!
Jeez.
Tommy, it's Mark, man.
This was the one guy who didn't do anything bad. Now look at him.
You take a test?
Aye.
Clear?
Clear for drugs or for HIV?
HIV, I think.
That's nice.
I'm sorry, Tommy.
Got any gear on you?
No, I'm clean, man.
Clean and healthy.
Is that hash I can smell?
No.
I wouldn't mind a bit if it is.
Well, it isn't.
It smells like it.
You're too young.
I'm too young for what?
A lot of things.
Yeah, everything.
Point is, you've got to find something new.
She was right. I had to find something new. There was only one thing for it.
More drugs or London?
This one's 2 bedrooms and a kitchen diner. It's going at £320 a week.
Are we suddenly a professional?
Yes.
For the first time in my adult life, I was almost content.
Dear Mark, school is fine at the moment. I'm not pregnant, but thanks for asking.
Oh, jeez.
No one has seen Tommy for ages. Finally, Francis Begbie has been on television a lot this week, as he is wanted by the police.
Oh my gosh.
Yours with love, Diane.
I don't know if you should be getting love letters from a child.
Francis Begbie.
What?
No.
Armed robbery.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, with a replica? I mean, how the fuck can it be armed robbery with a fucking replica? It's supposed to be fucking solid silver, it's fucking garbage.
Not a real gun, not real jewelry.
But a real crime. And now he's here.
Begbie settled in no time at all.
You fucking cigarettes.
Okay. How do you even find him?
Just totally took over.
Yeah, the guy's a psycho, but it's true. He's a mate and also, what can he do?
Yeah, what can you do? Oh my god.
Well, seeing as how I'm a fugitive for the law and I can't walk the fucking streets, you go. 440. £5 to win. Bad boy.
Can you just leave and call the cops and have them come in and grab him?
It's not gonna do that.
No, because this is mate. What can he do?
Drugs are changing. Even men and women are changing. It's just a pity no one told Begbie.
Oh, is this a... Oh, he's gonna lose his fucking mind.
Fuck! You see, if you ask me, we're heterosexual by default, not by decision. But you try telling Begbie that.
Yeah.
Let's face it, it could have been wonderful.
Fucking listen to me, shit. Mention that again, I'll cut you. You understand?
Get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
Since I last saw him, Sick Boy had reinvented himself as a pimp and a pusher.
I was gonna say...
I can't believe you did that.
Rents, I need the money.
It was my fucking telly.
Christ, if I'd known you were going to get so humpty about it, I wouldn't have
Oh my god.
fucking rented anyway. You gonna eat that?
Dude, you gotta leave your friends.
You got a passport?
Why?
There's a nice sideline in punting British passports to foreigners. Get you a good price.
He somehow got lucky to get clean.
Instead, he and Begbie just hung around my bedsit looking for things to steal. I decided to put them in the worst place in the world.
I like how he had to hide his passport.
Oh, he got them a place?
Yeah.
The place he kept showing?
Yeah. I don't even get him that place, though.
So when my boss found 2 desperate suckers who would, Sick Boy and Begbie were bound to feel threatened.
That's the storage.
Oh, they were squatting.
And that was that. But by then we had another reason to go back.
Tommy knew he'd got the virus, like, but he never knew he'd gone full blown.
Died?
She wouldn't let him near the house, so he bought her a present. brought her this kitten.
A cat? The cat ate him?
He never knew you could get toxoplasmosis from cat shit.
Oh.
He starts getting these headaches, so he just uses more smack, for the pain, and then he has a stroke, gets home from the hospital and dies 3 weeks later.
Oh my God.
Tommy was lying face down in a pool of vomit. The kitten was fine.
Would you all...
Good.
I would leave you crying.
The best of them dead first.
What was your price?
£4,000.
You haven't got £4,000.
We're 2,000 short.
Well, that's tough.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, boys. I do not have £2,000.
I've seen your bank statement.
Mikey Forrester, Russian sailors. What the fuck are you boys on, eh?
Yeah.
What no one told me was that when we bought the Skag, some lucky punter would have to try it out.
Oh, Mike, what are you talking about?
Begbie didn't trust Spud, and Sick Boy was too careful these days. So I rolled up my sleeve, I spiked my vein, and I did what had to be done.
How long have you been clean and successful for?
Oh, it's really fucking good.
Not only did they convince him for the money, but they convinced him to do drugs again?
Just the one, for old times.
I literally don't even want to watch this movie anymore.
Right? I don't know why I had any hope that something would end up happy for someone.
If he got caught with a bag full of Skag, on top of that armed robbery shit, he was going down for 15 to 20. This was to be my final hit.
It might be.
Was he here? Yeah, he's here. Didn't get followed or nothing, did he?
Didn't get followed.
I'm sure this will go spectacularly wrong.
Small-time wasters with an accidental big deal.
Excuse me, Jeff.
Is this your person who tests it out?
How much would you like for this?
20,000.
Well, I don't think it's worth much more than 15.
He didn't need to negotiate. I mean, what the fuck were we going to do with it if he didn't buy it?
Well, fucking 16 then.
Okay. Well, fucking 16 it is then.
They bought it for 4?
Yeah.
We settled on £16,000. He had a lot more in a suitcase, but it was better than nothing.
8.
Eight bundles.
8 bundles of 2.
Yeah. Well, so he says.
And just for a moment, it felt really great.
Is it real money?
Are you game for it?
To take it?
Well, you serious?
That guy is insane.
Yeah.
Fuck you. If you can't hold a pint, you shouldn't be in the pub, mate. Now, fuck off.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Anybody else want to get my fucking way? You bring me down a fucking smoke.
I think we better go, Frank.
Is he just gonna take it and run?
You bring me down a fucking cigarette. And the bag.
Is the other one gonna take it and run? No, we just somehow got out of that situation.
I'm sure they just left. Never thought the bar was going to do anything.
Literally sleeping, hugging the bag of cash.
Let him keep it and just leave.
Yeah, right? You still have your job. You still have your place. You could maybe get clean again. Oh, he's gonna try for the money.
He knows where you live. What's the plan here?
I don't know, because they know where his family lives. They know where he lives.
Oh. You coming or what?
It wasn't a big deal. Just a minor betrayal. Or we'd outgrown each other.
Oh. He was already wanted for armed robbery.
I'm cleaning up and I'm moving on. Going straight and choosing life. I'm going to be just like you.
All right, that was Trainspotting. What'd you think?
Okay, so I'll start with the things Okay, so I don't have any experience with drugs, or I don't know anybody in my life that has struggled with drug addiction.
Yeah.
But I imagine that this is probably a accurate representation of what the possibilities are
for drug addiction.
And I think that the way that this film was shot was very cool. I think a lot of the moments with like the expanding rooms, the falling into the carpet, the way a lot of it was shot, and just kind of the experience of like the drugs like going into their system and that type of stuff was really cool.
One of the first trippy ones was him literally swimming in the toilet.
Yes, yeah, disgusting. But yeah.
So the movie was very creative in all of these crazy moments. Obviously, the acting, Ewan McGregor was excellent in it.
Huge names in this,
Very,
for sure.
very young. So yeah, I mean, I think stylistically, the movie was excellent. It was obviously directed very well. The acting, the pacing, and the writing of it all. And for me, there's another movie that you have not seen that I think is another probably very accurate representation of drug addiction, and it's called Requiem for a Dream.
Okay.
It's an excellent film, but it's literally nothing besides depression and disgust and sadness. Like, it just gets worse and worse and worse. This reminded me a lot of that, but somehow this felt like it had like a rosy tint over it or something, if that's the correct way to like, it felt like it was dressed up a little bit because there were some light moments and there was some humor and stuff. So there was moments there where I kind of not forgot, I can't really think of the best word, but like the core of this movie is drug addiction. But sometimes I was just like, oh, I hope Ewan McGregor turns his life around and stuff. There was times where I kind of let myself get vulnerable, I guess, for the more disgusting, dramatic parts of this movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I don't think that there is a single other movie on this channel that I've ever just not watched a chunk of the movie.
Yeah, obviously, you know, we're new parents.
Yeah.
That had to have been probably the most graphic thing I've ever seen in terms of a baby. I mean, it stuck with it for a while and then it brought it back over and over and over again. So that was just not fun.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, like, in the dynamics of the film why they did that, and it clearly gets the point across of what it's trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's traumatizing and
right.
Yeah.
And I mean, I saw the baby for a second and I didn't see it again for the rest of the film. So that was very difficult for me to watch. I think I hated 90+% of the characters in this movie. You know, it's hard because, like I said, I've not had that experience, but I can't imagine, like, especially in the moments with Renton's parents, like, what do you do in that situation? Like, this is your child and you're watching them struggle, and clearly, you know, he shoplifted or whatever it was that he got
caught for. Like, they don't want to imagine their kid in a situation. Yeah, you just don't want to picture your kid like that, and you're gonna want them to get better. So clearly they thought he was on the path to getting better, ended up overdosing, and they're like, all right, you're done. Like, we're gonna lock you in this room until you're better. Yeah, and I mean, it was even more difficult because it was like a kid-sized bed and there's like posters and soccer stuff all over. Like, it felt very childlike, like them taking off his shoes and tucking him into bed and stuff. And so just like as a parent, just thinking of like, how do you feel? How do you handle this? What do you do? Like, this is their baby that they have to like lock in a room. So
for his own good.
Yeah.
So that whole thing is so wild to me. And then you have like so much of it was tragic, and you have like Tommy. Kevin McKidd was fantastic in this. I only know him from Grey's Anatomy.
And like, doesn't the Grey's Anatomy culture not like him?
The Grey's Anatomy fan base hates his character more than any other character on that show probably ever. Like, it's just a running hatred for his character. Yeah. So it was really cool to see him in something else. I had never seen him in anything else. And I mean, his character, like, that storyline was so tragic to me. And I think obviously watching his downfall with his partner, and then him getting HIV, likely from the drugs, I'm assuming.
Right, sharing needles.
Yeah, sharing needles. Or, I mean, maybe it did come from other things happening while he was super high or whatever. I assumed it was from the drugs, though, if Renton also needed to get tested, or from needles, I mean. But that was just watching that and how that all went down. You're looking at Renton like, look what you just did to this guy's life over this videotape. and it never came up. It like nothing ever happened when he knew. Like, I guess in my mind it's almost worse because I'm like, I don't even think that he was like purposely trying to hide it from him. I think it meant so little to him that he just didn't even remember enough to tell him what had happened.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, and so to watch this like friend group, I use friend very lightly, it was so like, it just pissed me off. Like, so much of this film just pissed me off. And the way that they treated each other, they were all just really shitty, horrible friends and pretty bad people. I mean, Renton says that in the movie, like at the very end, like that he's a bad person.
Yeah.
So for me, you asked me what I thought about this film. I think that the film was fantastically written, acted, and I hated it, and I never want to watch it again.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where my head's at.
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally see that. I mean, the movie's not trying to make you happy once it's over.
No, yeah.
And so, like, I have to give all of the credit to the movie being very good, but I totally agree. I hated that movie. Like, in terms
which
of...
I think you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to hate the feeling. It's
Exactly.
it's not making you feel good about this, and it's probably a very realistic approach to drugs.
To drugs and to what drugs does to the people around you. Yeah, I mean, everything about it. I mean, the fact that all of them were terrible people, they were terrible friends, they brought each other down constantly. No one ever supported anyone else in a positive way. Just the level of like disgust in their life and the like abandonment of responsibilities of anything. Yeah, I mean, it was a disgusting movie. And I think what made it even more disgusting is that there was plenty of times where I was like smiling or I had a chuckle or something. So it's like the movie did a great job of, I feel like, lowering my defenses. Like I said, I can only compare it to one other movie, and that movie, it does not like hold your hand. Like Requiem for a Dream, you know it's going to be terrible the entire time. Whereas this one, I don't know if it hurt more watching it because there were like nicer, funnier moments, or you had some moments where like Renton was really turning his life around, and there was even at a point where it's like I forgot what he did to Tommy. Like, it's not like Renton was a good guy that I was like hopeful that he would succeed. Yet the movie kind of lured me into his like recovery for a little bit. But at the end of the day, I mean, it was just terrible. And like you said, I think that accurately depicts drug addiction and what it does. So, I mean, an incredibly creative movie. It's less than an hour and a half, but it felt like it was 4 hours long.
Yeah.
Like, it felt so long. And when it's over, you just feel gross. Even him, like, what? He's potentially getting sober, and he's going to be just like us with a family and a 9-to-5 job. And it's like, I feel disgusting after watching this. And I wanted at a certain point, I wanted all of them to just be in jail.
Franco was probably one of the worst.
Oh yeah, they call him.
characters.
Yeah, they call him like Bigsby or something like that.
Oh, okay.
We can only see Franco here, but
Begsy.
Yeah, but it was interesting to show like other addictions other than just like heroin, because he wasn't doing heroin. He was just a fucking psychopath who loved violence.
Yeah, and no one did anything. Like, no one did anything to stop him.
They kept just saying like, "Oh, he's my mate. What can you do?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, like, it's crazy to think of how much someone can be shaped by the company that they keep.
Yeah.
And this
like
was
nature versus nurture.
Yeah, and I think there's a healthy dose of both that shapes who you are as a person. But the nurture aspect of this, right? Yeah, the nurture aspect, the company that he had, that Renton had, terrible.
I mean, that they all made each other worse.
Yeah.
They all made each other worse people, worse friends, everything, just worse. So, yeah, wow. I mean, literally an incredible film, but I hated it. I hated every moment of it. I can appreciate it.
Yeah, we
can
can appreciate and understand that it's a fantastic movie, but it doesn't give you any sort of satisfaction once the movie's over. It makes you feel disgusting, which I'm sure is the point. There's no one, you're not supposed to watch this and be like, heroin seems pretty nice. This was a terrible viewing experience. I'm glad that it's over, but it's a movie that I wanted to watch, and I can understand its impact. And there's a lot of heavy hitters in this movie, and the director specifically, who's still pumping out great work. So it's very obvious to appreciate the art behind this. But sometimes art is hard to look at, and this was hard to look at.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's not art, but that was rough.
That was rough. That was a rough watch. Probably one of the roughest on the channel.
I would say the roughest watch on the channel.
Yeah.
For more than one reason.
Yeah.
But it's over. We watched it, and we will not be watching it again. And if anyone asked me if I should recommend it to them, I would say sure, but maybe have your plans cleared for the rest of the day to watch something nice afterwards.
Just go in with the right expectations, which we talk about a lot.
Yeah, which I guess I didn't have.
No.
I guess I didn't have the right. I mean, I wasn't 100% sure what the movie was about.
Yeah. All right. So thank you to the patrons for voting for this to win our drama poll.
I had a much better time in Scotland. I've been there a few times. I have not seen this side of Scotland, but man, Ewan McGregor had that one moment there where he shit all over Scottish people and Scotland in general. I had a great time. Scotland, keep your head up high, your chin up high. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.